Ever wanted to explore controversial playstyles, specifically the rules lawyer? Then stay tuned for today's episode. Hello and welcome to RPG PhD. I'm Dr. Ben, and today we continue our series of videos exploring controversial playstyles. If you would like an in-depth review of the history of categorizing and labeling playstyles, you can check out my video here. One such playstyle is that of the rules lawyer, a player who exhibits an in-depth knowledge of the game's mechanics and rules and frequently interjects to ensure that the rules are followed meticulously. While rules lawyers can bring valuable insights and a sense of fairness to the table, their playstyle can also present challenges to the game's flow, dynamics, and overall enjoyment for both players and the game master. In this video, we will delve into the rules lawyer, examining strengths, weaknesses, and potential implications for both players and game masters. Traits of a rules lawyer. Rules lawyers are known for their dedication to understanding the rulebook inside and out. They often invest time in studying the game system, seeking to optimize their characters and strategies. Their deep knowledge can lead them to provide accurate interpretations of the rules, ensuring a consistent and fair experience for all players. Rules lawyers tend to be detail-oriented, and they thrive on finding solutions to complex situations within the game mechanics. A rules lawyer can also be a player who prioritizes strict adherence to the rules, often the rules as written, even at the potential expense of other players' enjoyment in the group. Typical behaviors of a rules lawyer include interrupting gameplay, challenging the game master's rulings, engaging in prolonged rule interpretation debates, and halting the game to consult rulebooks. Consequently, the term rules lawyer is commonly used as a pejorative in the gaming community. Rules lawyering can be intentional, such as when a player only resorts to it when it benefits their character or themselves, sometimes even in a hypocritical manner. Conversely, it can also be unintentional if strict rule adherence is crucial to the player's understanding of the game or the social dynamics within the group. Pros of a rules lawyer. Rules lawyers act as living rulebooks, providing clarity to both the game master and other players when faced with ambiguous situations. Their ability to reference specific rules helps avoid misunderstanding or disagreements about how certain mechanics work. This contributes to a smoother and more consistent gameplay experience. Through their in-depth knowledge of the rules, rules lawyers promote fairness among the characters. They can also help the GM maintain a balanced game, ensuring that no single character becomes overwhelmingly powerful or overshadowed. This balance fosters a level playing field where each player has a chance to shine. Rules lawyers often argue for realism in the game by advocating for rules that align with the game's setting and narrative. By adhering to the rules, they contribute to the immersive experience as players interact with a coherent and believable game world. Cons of a rules lawyer. Rules lawyers' dedication to precision can sometimes slow down gameplay, particularly during complex encounters or when faced with rare rule interactions. Frequent rules discussions can interrupt the flow of the narrative, leading to potential boredom or frustration among other players. In their pursuit of rules adherence, rules lawyers may come across as overly critical or confrontational, particularly when challenging the GM's rulings. Such behavior can create tension at the table, making the gaming environment less enjoyable for everyone involved. An overemphasis on rules can limit the opportunity for creative storytelling and problem solving. Players may feel constrained, fearing that any deviation from the rulebook will be met with resistance. This can stifle the organic development of the narrative and character growth. Embracing the rules lawyer. Encourage open communication between the games master and players about rules interpretations. The games master can set expectations regarding rules discussions, finding a balance that ensures gameplay remains engaging and enjoyable. Rules lawyers can learn to compromise when rules interpretations are ambiguous or when the GM makes a ruling to keep the game moving smoothly. Embracing flexibility can lead to more engaging gameplay experiences. Remind all players that the ultimate goal is to have fun and create memorable stories. The rulebook is a tool to facilitate the experience, but it should not overshadow the enjoyment of collaborative storytelling. Mitigating potential challenges. Rules clarifications beforehand in a session 0 are a must. Sometimes as a GM you can change rules or use or opt out of certain rules, so it's important to communicate that to your players so they know what to expect. This includes Rule 0 or other homebrew or campaign-specific rules that you will be using. Encourage players, including rules lawyers, to seek rules clarifications outside of gameplay to avoid frequent disruptions during sessions. Or you can assign the rules lawyer the role of being the official rules researcher during sessions, or even as the assistant games master, and harness their love for rules by looking up or confirming rules during the session so they become helpful instead of disruptive. This allows them to contribute positively while avoiding excessive interruptions. Even though there are many play styles and ways to play in this century, Gary Gygax from the Advanced D&D Dungeon Master's Guide puts it this way. Quote, "It is the spirit of the game, not the letter of the rules, which is important. Never hold to the letter written, nor allow some barracks room lawyer to force quotations from the rulebooks upon you, if it goes against the obvious intent of the game. As you hew the line with respect to conformity to major systems and uniformity of play in general, also be certain the game is mastered by you and not by all your players. Within the broad parameters given in the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons volumes, you are creator and final arbiter. By ordering things as they should be, the game as a whole first, your campaign next, and your participants thereafter, you will be playing Advanced Dungeons & Dragons as it was meant to be." The rules lawyer playstyle in tabletop RPGs can be a double-edged sword. While their knowledge can benefit the game's fairness and consistency, it may also lead to slow gameplay and tensions at the table. Embracing open communication, compromise, and a focus on fun and storytelling can mitigate potential challenges, allowing the rules lawyer to contribute positively to the overall gaming experience. Striking the right balance between rules adherence and creativity is crucial in creating an enjoyable and immersive tabletop RPG campaign for all players involved. I hope you enjoyed this video about the rules lawyer. If so, please share your thoughts about this controversial playstyle in the comments below. If you found this video useful, then do me a favor and hit those like and subscribe buttons. It is much appreciated. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.